Before kings ruled Israel, before armies marched with royal banners, there was a woman sitting beneath a palm tree listening, judging, guiding, and leading a nation in chaos. Her name was Deborah. And her story is far more complex than the short chapters we often read. Today, we step beyond the text to explore the woman, the strategist, the prophetess, the judge, and the quiet revolutionary in a patriarchal world. The book of Judges describes a turbulent era. Israel was spiritually unstable, politically fragmented, and militarily vulnerable. The people had wandered from their covenant with God, and their nation was paying the price. Fear had silenced most voices, leaders were in hiding. But then, from under a palm tree between Ramah and Bethel, one voice rose. This voice didn't come from a throne room or a battlefield. It didn't wield a sword, it wielded wisdom. This was the voice of Deborah. In a culture where men traditionally held all public authority, Deborah's role was an anomaly. She was a judge, overseeing legal disputes and administering justice for her people. She was also a prophetess, delivering divine guidance with startling accuracy and undeniable authority. This combination was almost unheard of. She wasn't chosen because she fit societal expectations or came from a powerful family. She was chosen because she walked in obedience and spiritual clarity. Her leadership offers a timeless lesson. Calling is not assigned by culture. It is assigned by God. As the years passed, the threat from the Canaanites grew stronger. Their commander, Sisera, terrified the region with 900 iron chariots, the most advanced military technology of the day. Facing this overwhelming force, Deborah didn't just pray, she planned. She summoned a man named Barak and delivered a direct command from God. The Lord, the God of Israel, commands you, go. Take with you 10,000 men from Naphtali and Zebulun and lead them to Mount Tabor. I will lead Sisera, the commander of Jabin's army, with his chariots and his troops to the Kishon River and give him into your hands. But Barak hesitated. He was afraid. He told Deborah he wouldn't go unless she went with him. Now, why would a military general need a prophetess on the front lines? Because Deborah carried something armies respected more than weapons: spiritual authority and proven wisdom. Her presence was a sign of God's favor. Her leadership meant victory was not just possible but promised. She agreed to go, but she warned Barak that because of his hesitation, the honor for the victory would go to a woman. This wasn't a punishment, it was a prophecy. Deborah's leadership wasn't about domination, it was about collaboration. She understood strategy, timing, and human nature. She didn't lead the army herself, she empowered Barak to do it. She didn't need to control every detail, she trusted God's plan and the people he had placed around her. Her strategy was brilliant. She knew the iron chariots were formidable on the flat plains, but they would be useless in a muddy riverbed. She instructed Barak to draw Sisera's army toward the Kishon River. Then, a divine intervention, a sudden rainstorm turned the battlefield into a quagmire, trapping the fearsome chariots. Israel's foot soldiers descended from the mountain and won a decisive victory. And just as Deborah prophesied, the final blow wasn't delivered by Barak. Sisera fled on foot and sought refuge in the tent of a woman named Yael. Believing he was safe, he fell asleep, and Yael seized the opportunity, ending the threat of the tyrannical commander once and for all. Deborah's story teaches us something crucial. True leaders don't need to control everything. They empower everyone. They see the potential in others and create the conditions for them to succeed. After the victory, Deborah and Barak sang a song, recorded in Judges chapter 5. This song is more than just poetry. It's a historical archive, a theological reflection, and a cultural declaration. It recounts the battle, praises the tribes who answered the call, and rebukes those who stayed behind. In an era where women had a limited public voice, a woman documented national memory and theological interpretation. Her voice became scripture. Her legacy became a pattern for spiritual leadership rooted in faith, courage, and moral integrity. The song ends with a powerful declaration, "So may all your enemies perish, Lord. But may all who love you be like the sun when it rises in its strength." Following this victory, the land had peace for 40 years. So, what can we learn from Deborah today? Her life challenges us to rethink what leadership truly is. It's not a position, but a responsibility. It's not about titles, but about influence. Her story reminds us that wisdom can transform a nation. Faith can challenge oppressive systems, courage can break cultural limitations, and true leadership can coexist with humility, discernment, and compassion for educators, parents, community organizers, and anyone navigating a position of influence. Deborah teaches us that leadership is strongest when guided by vision, fueled by faith, and exercised with justice. Deborah was more than a judge, more than a prophetess, more than a leader in an unlikely time. She was a reminder that when God calls, our background, gender, culture, and the expectations of others cannot limit our destiny. Her story stands as a testament to the power of one person listening to God and acting with courageous faith. If this deeper look into biblical history inspired you, make sure to subscribe and share this video. We have more hidden stories, analytical faith discussions, and untold biblical perspectives coming your way. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the strongest leaders sit under palm trees.